Hi guys, it's Nigel, Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're all well. Today I just want to welcome you down to a place called Spa Road. And just in there behind me, it's a beautiful day today, it's Monday, is a bay-fronted, beautiful 3-bedroom property we think is built in the 1930s. You can see there that there's some off-road parking, it's got beautiful elevations, and there is also potential to extend. They don't come up on the market either, very rarely. I think they purchased this property about 20 years ago. It's a lifestyle move. They're looking to just trade up and move into a different type of property. They've been there a long time. There's still some bits that you could even do to improve this property. It's absolutely stunning. But properties of this nature, where they're bay fronted with a parking, will have character. And when we go inside to see this property today, you'll see how much character it really has, and the space and the size outside as well. So with all my tours, I'm just going to spin the camera around. We'll talk about the amenities. There's close to amenities here in Spa Road and into the town, and then we're going to explore this property just in there behind me. And that's better. That's just the front elevation there of this property in Spa Road. There you can just see your 2 parking spaces, little brick walling there, and then those lovely elevations with the pitch roof. Side pedestrian access that just takes you in behind the rear. Spa Road is a mixture of 1930s, maybe 1900s, 1908, different types of eras along here, but they're all individual. They're either semi-detached, they're either detached, and then it goes further up there, and you've just got amenities on your doorstep. The Oak School is just further up there, and it'll take you about a 10-minute walk to the Oak School. You've got the surgery just in there behind me. In front of me is a garage, and if you wanted to walk into town from here, you've got bus routes there. I don't know, you're a few minutes into the town centre of Melksham. It's really, really ideally placed. It is actually one of the most requested addresses that we have, that and a couple of others like Sandridge Road as well and Place Road. They don't come up on the market often, and they're just beautifully done, as you can just see there in the front. Little areas there, there's a little lyric school that you can just peel off there as well. So you've got good road locations. If you wanted to go further to Chippenham and you go along the A350, I think in your car from here, a 15-minute drive, no more than 20, and then you're on the M4. Further along up here, if you wanted to get to Devizes, you just come off the roundabout, head towards Devizes. Trowbridge, Warminster, even the A303, it's just up there. You carry on the A350 and you're into those other areas as well. So it's very centrally located. Bradford and Avon are not far away. Chippenham, Calne, Corsham. You know, you've got 5-6 other towns around Melksham, so it's very well placed for schooling. It's very well placed for amenities as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through that door, and we're going to take a good look around this beautiful semi-detached, bay-fronted period property in Spa Road. And here, as you can just see to the front there, guys, there's plenty of parking there. You've got at least 2 vehicles there. Side access, gravel drive. Just wanted to show you that front again. It's a beautiful day. The sun's coming out on the front. Let's go through this beautiful door. Little outside light. Little gravelled areas there. Door. Let's make our way in to the property. I'm just going to close the door behind me. And as you know, with all my tours, I like just to spin this camera around. So as I bring the camera around, you can just see where we came in the front there. So you've got the lovely door, there's a little area in there, and then there's a further multi-pane door too. Radiator there with a nice concealed part to it. Little features up there. Beautiful living room, but I'm just going to turn this camera around, and then you can see the arching there and more features as you go through. There are going to be other rooms as well, and then we're going to talk about the potential with this property as we go forward. But let's just take a right. Let's go into this stunning living room, and it just immediately greets you with a focal point, which is that log effect fire. Lovely mantle over. Look at the recesses on either side, little shelving areas there that I absolutely love. Love the picture railing. It's a beautiful room. Love the colour as well. And they've got these storage units on either side. There's an area for the TV. Stunning room, lovely carpet. As I just turn this camera around, you can see there's plenty of space now for your sofa, another sofa unit there, little areas there for display, you know, and lighting features, and then those beautiful bay windows that we saw at the front. If I open them up, this room would flood with natural lighting, and then you've got the beautiful, obviously bespoke blinds that go with it. It's just a stunning room, this, and it's a great room to be greeted into this property, the first room that we see. Absolutely lovely. I'm just going to walk around just to give you an example of all the areas of this room. So bear with me a second as I come in between the sofa. So as you come in through there, and then these lovely recesses, like I said, are greeting you, fire being the focal point. But as you come around this angle, let me just turn the camera around one more time. You then have that lovely bay window with those blinds. Look at the door with the stained panel features there, all adding to the quality, or the character, I should say, of this property. Come back out, back into the hallway. As you remember, there's the door coming through into the entrance vestibule, into this nice long hallway. And this long hallway actually goes beyond these stairs. The stairs go up to the first floor landing. A picture railing goes all across there. I just want to show you the archways, the features to the property, because that's what you're buying. You're buying a lifestyle move. It's an older property. It's going to have a lot of features and character with it. They don't build these anymore. Like I said, this was built, we think, in the 1930s. It could be a little bit sooner than that. And look at that lovely archway again, just coming from this this entrance hall, where that sort of blue-green door, the entrance door coming in and bringing in that light. Understairs storage cupboard, which is also useful. And then we're going to go into another room. This is the dining room. It's double glazed throughout this property, but the only window that's not, just wanted to let you know, is that sash window to the side. So if you wanted to replace it, that would be the one window. There you can see exposed flooring there, wood flooring. Focal point, again, a little fireplace which is not used, and then you've got that recessing where that fireplace is. And again, you can do things with it. You can build in shelving units, you could put in little cupboard units, but it's such a decent size, this room, for a dining room. Absolutely stunning. Love this room. Obviously they've got a display cabinet in there going into the recess. Radiator. And I will show you, that's the glaze. That's that sash window I spoke about. That's not double glazed. You can see the door that goes up to the side. That is double glazed. But what a quality room this is. Bring it out. I'm just going to come over to this angle and just spin this camera around this way. And again, it just gives you another idea of this property. When we start to go in the back, I'm going to obviously talk about some extra bits that you could do with it, and that's the whole point of these property tours, to demonstrate the possibilities of a home. We get a lot of compliments, and this is a great home to talk to you about, because there are things that you can add to it. So as we come back out, there's an entrance there. You can see there's a fridge, freezer, and then this opens up into the kitchen. Obviously it's well equipped. You can have a kitchen with eye level units, display units, or cupboards, base units, plumbing for wash machine. The boiler's there, that's new, that was fitted in December of last year, so it's only a month or two old. So that's a new boiler, which is a big plus. Like I said, it's double glazed throughout. But this is the kitchen area. This is the kitchen that they use. Obviously you've got an oven built in there. But as I turn the camera around this way, you can see there's another utility boot room. There's a loo in here, which is there. There is a roof outside, but it needs a bit of work. Radiator there to the right. But what we think is, and what we believe is something that some owners could do, where you're into this kitchen, if I just stand back, you will see that this could be opened up and you could have stunning kitchen, make it larger, put bifolding doors there, maybe change the roof. There will be a cost to it, but there's potential to extend and improve this property even further. And you will see that when we go outside. When we go outside later and I show you the re-elevation of that garden, and then I can show you what you can actually do with this kitchen. You could potentially put it to this side as well and extend it out, or you can just, as I suggest, if you take down this wall and just bring it out into that room, you'll have this stunning space, and it's a usable space. You could even put a utility in there, another cloakroom, but certainly this kitchen will be a lot larger, and it's just something that gives you an option if you want to do it. So I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. I just want to recap. We're going to call this a utility for now. There's a cloakroom in there, double glazed windows, back out into this kitchen, well equipped kitchen, two double glazed windows to that side, and then you come out to this long hallway, stairs, understairs cupboard, long hall that goes to that front door. Beautiful dining room, another door here, and I'll give you a sneak preview in there because the garden goes back beyond that point and it goes out there. Come back through into this entrance hall again. There's your entrance door, radiator to the right, and then we're left with this beautiful sitting room. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop upstairs to have a look at those 3 bedrooms and bathroom. Right, and as promised, as we're going to come from this hallway, let me just step back again, because you know we picked out those features of this long hallway. Stairs go up, so let's climb these stairs. Look at the newels and spindles. Big access there. Again, another area one could consider building into, putting a staircase in there, maybe from the bedrooms, going up into that loft. I've not been up there, not looked up there. There's probably cobweb spiders, but there is a big loft space up there. So it's just something to consider when you start to view this property. This is one of the bedrooms, but I just want to turn this camera around before we start going into the bedrooms, showing you the staircase going back down, and then you've got this long staircase here, hallway, and again there's another loft space there. So there is some more potential if you wanted to go up, and I have seen that along this road or any of the roads with these period properties. Now, interestingly, this is bedroom 3, used as an office quite naturally. Their kids are grown up, they don't need children to be plugging their property with their beds and their people anymore. And they work from home, and hybrid people do that now. So some people are working from home and still going to work, and vice versa. This lends itself perfectly for that. But it's a decent sized single bed. This is actually a double bedroom, and it's the smallest one. You've got 2 windows overlooking that rear elevation. But if you can imagine a bed in here, you could put a bed in this way. Let's just walk around a minute just to show you a bit more of the inside here. Turn that camera around. And there you can see what a good sized room this is. So this is bedroom 3, but it's actually a decent sized bedroom 3. Usually they're smaller, but this property seems to have a bigger bedroom 3, which again I think is a benefit. Turn it around again one more time, just to show you their room that they're using in an office, because they both work from home. Really nice people. Like I say, it's a move, it's a lifestyle change. They've been here 20 years nearly, so they're just looking for a different type of property. Come back down this step, up 3 steps, and now we're going to take you into a little area there, just to show you there's a bit more recessing there, so you can put some storage. Come back through, and then this is another double bedroom. And then, as promised, you can see the size of this room. Big enough for a double bed, display either side, wardrobes, window overlooking that rear garden. Let's go further up here. That will give you a bit more of a sneak preview of that rear garden. I won't open up the blinds. And then you've got the bed, and again recessing on either side. So it's a good size double, this bedroom. Turn this camera around one more time. And there you can see. So let's call this bedroom 2. You can call it bedroom 1. Some people do. Come back out of this bedroom. Remember, these are double bedroom, guys. Really important for you to know that. And then you're into the final bedroom, which again I think deserves to be called a double. Again, it's a big room. You've then got the bay windows with the bespoke blinds. You've got the radiator. That's a big enough bed. This overlooks the front elevation. Some people move their bedrooms to the rear because it's a little bit quieter. There is a road on Spa Road. We can't avoid that. The proximity of that is brilliant, because you've got, if you ever want a paper or a pint of milk, it's on your doorstep. Amenities on your doorstep, but you're away from the town. You can park your car. It's a beautiful property, this. All right, turn this camera around one more time, and there you have a really good sized bedroom 1. I'm just going to come back out, come back through this hallway, and look at the space of this hallway. I mean, that was the bedroom 3, bedroom 2. The space in between this, and remember, you could potentially go upstairs. Come into the bathroom. You've got some vinyl flooring there, bath panel, bath tile walling, again blinds to that front, low level WC, wash hand basin. Just turn this camera around just to show you the bath. There is a shower over the bath with a shower screen, and a ladder style chrome style radiator there to the right, and high ceilings again. Everything's got high ceilings. I just want to point that out and then just show you high ceilings. High ceilings, so if you're 8 foot or 7'6", you should be all right, with that. But that's the bed, the bathroom inside. That covers off everything upstairs. So just to recap: bathroom, bottom suite, nice landing areas up here, and then of course we've got these double bedrooms also, which is a big plus. Plus, again, another way to extend if you wanted to. That's that other loft access, and the other one there. So there is potential with this property. So what we're going to do now, we're going to pop outside, have a look at that rear garden, and I'll show you that rear extension where you could open up that kitchen if you wanted to. So as promised, guys, we're just going to walk through here, back out through into this boot room utility. And we're just gonna open this up. There you can see that side access. You remember the door with the double glazed door there? That's coming from the dining room. And then there's side access there. That just brings you to the side access to the front of the property. There's a Texaco garage and a long dish shop there, which is brilliant. And of course, you've got all the access to the schools, the shops, the amenities, libraries, you know, swimming pools, whatever Melksham has. Waitrose, it's all on your doorstep. There is a train station in Waitrose, in Melksham also. I think it either runs hourly or 2 hourly, but it can link to Chippenham. That then can link to, I don't know, Bath, Bristol, the southwest, and also London, Paddington. So you have got good access around here as well. And there's your garden to the rear. It's gravelled, it's got a little trellising area there, red brick walling, it's enclosed, it's got a good degree of privacy. It's not laid to lawn. They didn't want to lay it to lawn at their time. They just decided they don't want any gardening to do, which is great. Garden shed there. And it's quite a wide garden, this. It's not overly big, it's not overly small, it's actually a really good size. So it's easy to maintain. Let me just turn this camera around. And there we can talk about that rear extension as well, because that room there, which does need some attention, if you spent the money and you can open up that kitchen and build a proper pitch there, obviously there's a cost element to that, but what a beautiful property you would have then. Bifold these doors, do something with that. You could still make a little utility in there or a little cloakroom where that is. But you could just open up that kitchen. You could take the cloakroom away. You don't have to do that. But there is potential also to the side to do something there as well. So it just gives you ideas, and that's what we try and do, is to not just break down barriers for people. So we want to show people these properties. We want to showcase. And it's our job to connect people to property. This property hasn't been on the market for nearly 20 years, so it's a pleasure to have these on the market. And we're finding with this market, stuff is coming on now. You know, it's obviously January 2023. If you price right and listen to that, you get your pricing right and it's on point, and those agents aren't just overvaluing, because if you overvalue, you won't move. When we put properties on the market at Lock and Key, they will be priced correctly and will be priced to sell as well. So it's very important we understand our market. But what a beautiful example of a 1930s property that has been extended, and there's potential to do something there or even into the roof. I really hope you've enjoyed this property tour as much as I have. It's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents on 01225 707 342. Please fill me with any questions you've got about this property. Hope you're all well, and I look forward to hearing from you.